Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Do not think you are entitled to a woman. And the key word there is entitled, because many men go around out here entitled. They feel like, oh, well, you know, I got this job, I'm making this much money, I got this house, car, I should have a woman. And yeah, only way you should have a woman is if you want a woman, but you're not entitled to one. If you want a woman, that's fine, that's normal and everything. But not because you have everything, not because you have money or anything like that. As I've said numerous times ad nauseum, you got many women out there, they'll get with a man who don't have jack. He don't have jack. You know, he might be sleeping out of a car or something, whatever. You got a ton of homosexuals out there, or a guy who's broke and they still getting a woman, whatever. One of the things, but see, you get some men who see that and they get mad. They get mad. She said, listen, they were like, well, I got a house, I got this car. You know, she should want me. No. Only way that woman would want you, should want you, is if she got some chemistry with you. You know, and even on that thing, you don't know. Remember, chemistry means y'all together. Y'all click and all of that. But you're not entitled. See, a lot of guys work hard and they'll have some people out here say, well, if you get that job, you'll get that woman. In fact, you get some guys who grew up hearing that. There was like, oh yeah, you get that education and everything, you'll get that woman. And they'll think they're entitled to that woman. No, you never entitled. Now, if you work on yourself, work on your ability to click with women and everything, then you can probably get a woman. But even in that situation, you're not entitled, you know? Because see, like you get a lot of guys talking about money and status and everything, and they think they're going to automatically get a woman, yet you got guys who got money, they got status, and if they do get a woman, they find out the woman's using them, or the woman will cheat on them, or they not getting a woman at all, but they'll have all of that material stuff, you know? Even if you that type of man who can click with women, you know, you got good chemistry, you still not entitled, because you're not going to have chemistry with every single woman. See, you got to understand that. See, what happens is when men think that they are entitled to a woman, and then a woman don't show any interest, then they get mad. They get mad at the woman. They feel like, oh wait, what's wrong with her? Man, she just don't want you. She just don't want you, you know? But the only way you lose, you get mad at it because you thought you were entitled to it. No. You ain't entitled to nothing on this world. You ain't entitled to nothing. That woman has a choice. Whether you believe in, you know, she's choosing a man, or even if you're making a choice. Let's use that for an example, because you get a lot of guys, they argue and say, we're making a choice. Okay. But what happens when you make a choice of a woman, she don't want you back? You're not entitled to her. Yeah, you can say you like her and all of that. It don't work that way. Trust me, if it worked that way, we wouldn't have any problems. I'd be up here discussing something else. I wouldn't, shoot, you wouldn't have like these numerous issues with men getting women out here. You know? Because you're not entitled to anything. Get entitlement out of your thing, or thinking that, oh, if you do this and that, you're entitled. You're still not entitled. Shoot, even if you engage in body game, even if you dress up, got style, you're still not entitled. You still have to click with the woman, no matter what. And let's look at it another way. that woman should have to click with you. That woman ain't entitled to you based on what? So it's fair exchange is no robbery. Fair exchange is no robbery. You know? Neither side is entitled. You know? If that was the case, every single man would have a woman. And you have to remember that, because a lot of guys mess up and they get mad at the women. Nobody has to like you. Only thing somebody has to do if they don't like you, I would say, is not try to harm you. That's the only thing I say, as long as they don't try to harm you or something. But they don't have to deal with you. A woman don't have to sleep with you just because you feel like you're entitled to. A woman don't have to sleep with you or want you just because you have so much money, or you got some home, you got some car, or you even got some status. She still might not be feeling you. See, you got to get that out of the way. See, first of all, if you getting that money, you getting some status, you doing all that for yourself. Remember, I've talked about your main relationship is with yourself. You getting that big house, not for that woman. You getting that money, not for that woman. You know, you getting that nice car, not for that woman. You getting those things because you enjoy those things. But you don't know what a particular woman is going to like. Because you got to, like I said, you got a ton of women out there, they'll sleep with some bum. They'll want that bum for whatever reason. So don't think just because you got something you're entitled. Or even if it's a situation you being nice. There's a lot of nice guys thinking they should get the woman over those bad guys, over those bad boys or something. You still not entitled. You ain't entitled to shit. Only thing you entitled to is whatever you do for yourself. You should feel good. And even then, you still got to work for it. I want y'all to think about that. You know, I want you to really think about that. See, you get a lot of guys out here got that entitlement syndrome. No, get rid of it. It's not working. For that simple reason, it's not working. You ain't entitled to that woman or a certain woman liking you, loving you, wanting to sleep with you, however you want to put it. You know? No matter what you got, no matter how, even how you look. Everybody, all these women might call you handsome, but what did I say the other day? They can say you handsome, and they can say you whatever. But, you know, they look at their actions. Their actions might be saying something else. You're not even entitled to that woman treating you well. You know? All you can do is say, hey, as long as you don't try to harm me. Remember, I always think that. Don't get entitled. If you got entitlement in your consciousness, get rid of it. Get rid of it. You can't do anything with it. It's not helping you at all. All right? So I want y'all to think about that. Every single man needs to think about that. You know? Just because you got whatever don't mean you ain't entitled to the poo. Yeah, and I don't care what somebody tells you, whatever. Because you don't know what a particular woman wants anyway. You don't know, all right? So I want y'all to think about that. And I'll get back with y'all later. All right? Peace and blessings.